City Park Grill, grand opening a week from this Friday. It's going to be March 26th, 5 o'clock. Make sure that you're there. And we were just getting ready to hear from Kelly, and thanks, Eddie, for being here, the manager of City Park Grill as well. Going to hear about some of this great entertainment. Now, who's kicking things off on opening night?
Opening night, we do have local artists, the Mohegan Sun All-Stars. They just were over at the Worcester Art Museum for Who Shot Rock and Roll. I heard it was a great turnout, so we're pretty lucky to have them on board for our grand opening. So that'll be Friday night at 10 o'clock. And then Saturday night, we're doing something kind of similar music-wise. We have Sugar Ray and the Blue Tones, and we're going to do, they're just a big swing band, local.
Oh, that should be a lot of fun.
So,
great.
Yeah.
Now I was reading about how Saturday night is going to be Roaring 20s night, and you want people to dress the part?
Absolutely, yeah.
That should be that should be a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
So now, Eddie, is music is this part of the vision for City Park Grill? Is this going to be a big part of it?
Yeah, that's what we're gearing towards. You know, after the dinner rush is done, we're going to gear towards the music part.
So the bands will take the stage 10 o'clock or
about
or
10
so?
o'clock and then play through the night. Mm-hmm.
Play through the night, boy. I mean, I think live music at Worcester can always use some more places for some great live bands. But these bands that you're bringing in, a little higher profile. Is it going to be local bands as you go forward, or a mixture? It's
going to be a mixture. The Mohegan Sun All-Stars, I think we're probably going to be lined up with them once every about 6 weeks or so. But then we have a lot of local artists too that have taken interest, like Brian Richard and a lot of acoustic acts and stuff.
Great.
So yeah, it's definitely going to be more focused on like a blues, jazz bands, but we're definitely looking at anyone.
So now, Eddie, how do you kind of make the transition? I mean, if we take a look at McFadden's and say that part of what McFadden's probably had trouble with was, it seems like you got a great handle on how you're going to attract the lunchtime crowd, more of that business crowd, and I think you're going to do very well there. But then there still kind of comes that, maybe 3 to about 10 o'clock at night, where it does seem as if downtown just, 5:15, and man, it just empties out. Are you going to be able to, or try to capture some of those folks for dinner, and what's the strategy there?
Well, we also are working very closely with DCU Center and with their events coming up, and we're doing a lot with them. We're also going to be offering valet parking, so people aren't going to have to worry about parking in the downtown area.
No, that's a good.
That's a huge thing.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Now, you just mentioned worrying about parking in the downtown area. I mean, there's a couple of things about downtown. Some of the perception is, and I think that this hurt McFadden's as well. Some of the perception is that people don't want to go downtown after dark. As somebody who has worked downtown and has certainly walked across the Common many times after dark, I can say I've never ever been bothered. I feel that Worcester is a very safe city, but I am aware that, I mean, that would be something for a business to kind of have to overcome. I mean, is the valet parking part of that? I mean, how do you kind of overcome that?
I mean, it kind of gives us security. You drop your car off and you go right into the door. I mean, you don't have to walk across the Commons. So we're kind of offering almost like door service, basically.
Right. Now, are you going to park the cars in that oval, that skating rink? Because they don't have any ice on it, so I think they can use. I think they could use that for that. When you guys get ready for this grand opening, you've been preparing for this for 3 months, which again to me is just, I mean, the amazing turnaround. I think that's going to really help as well, because it's so quick. You're opening up. It's such a wonderful part of it. Yeah. All of the excitement, the people coming in. Kelly, is that then kind of your job? I know that it's Eddie's job too, but your job to keep that continuity and keep that buzz going.
Yeah, absolutely. Right now I'm working closely with a lot of local companies and a lot of people that have helped me out in the past, and we're just putting together an awesome lineup to keep it going through the summer and the fall. The summer in Worcester is a little bit tough, but I think with our marketing plan and everything that we have going into it, I think it'll be able to carry us through.
Yeah, no, I think this is. I think it's going to be fantastic. I think this is going to be a huge home run for the city of Worcester. I really do. I think it's going to do great things for the city as well. Have you been? Because I know every time that I walk by there, I see a lot of people kind of peering in those windows. Have you had a chance to talk to some of the passersby?
Yeah, everyone's so excited for this to open. I actually was doing interviews Saturday and Sunday. And I had a couple guests come in, and they were like, "Oh, if you guys were open, we would be able to bring in like 400 people from the DCU Center." And I was like, we're not open for another week and a half. Another great thing that we're doing is Kelly actually has a VIP room downstairs for like banquet service and stuff like that. So we're gearing towards that too. There's a lot going on.
Fantastic. Kelly, Eddie, we can't wait for opening night. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Right here on Wake.